Alright guys, so this is the Patron exclusive video. So I'm going to be showing you some of the behind the scenes of how I make my videos. So let's just jump into this. You might notice I'm in the same exact spot as I just got finished with my last video, and that's really meant to be. So I'm just going to unscrew my camera so I can show you a little bit about what I do. Okay. So right now, I'm using a Gora lavalier. I don't get chin shadow, I've got it about right here, and I've got the cord going all the way down to the camera. Now, this makes it to where you don't hear a lot of the noise coming from the camera itself, if there ever is any. But since it's on a tripod, you don't really worry about that. But still, it's nice to have a separate microphone, seeing as this is directly under me. And the camera is normally very far away, and so you don't get the same audio quality. And plus, the onboard camera is good, but it's not as good as having a lavalier, and a decent lavalier at that. And the Gora lavalier is a very inexpensive and pretty decent lavalier, if I must say so myself. So one of the things you might notice is that the background is kind of blurred. And the reason that's happening is because on this camera itself, the Sony HDR CX675, I'm using portrait mode, and I've also got white balance set to 1 push, so it's set and it won't change. But that also means that my face will be in focus, and then it's artificially blurring this out, seeing as the camcorder I'm using doesn't really have a much dynamic range. That's the wrong word, but it can't do the focus thing that a lot of very fancy cameras can do. But I really enjoy the features of this camera, and one of these is just that thing. So let's switch things around a little bit. I'm just going to rotate my viewfinder so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now there's no face to see. It's switched back to normal mode. So this is what I see whenever I'm recording. There's normally a camera right here, so that's where I am. I have this camera thing set like this. Some of you familiar with tripods might think, well, why is it set sideways? It's because I like to keep things level, and if they're not level, it looks odd to me, and I'm pretty sure it looks odd to everyone else, so I've set it like this. Now I've got another tripod right here that I sometimes use for lower shot things, but it's useful but rather short. And then this is my old tripod here. This tripod was a thrift store find. It was my first thrift store tripod. But the thing is, this broke right here. By the way, make note that you can't hear the zooming. That's because of the lavalier. You can see right here, it just broke. And so that's why I no longer use it. Now, normally I'll have either 1 light or 2 lights going, then I have another one off to the side and the floor going, but in this case I'm only using 1. And I'm taking an LED daylight bulb and hitting it against the wall so it reflects back on little old me pretty nicely. And it has a soft brightness per se, and it's a very soft light. It's a poor man's softbox, and I really want to get a softbox, but right now I don't have the funds available to me with me trying to buy a car. Alright, so I have the bulbs turned off for reasons of I don't want this light. Now this light's fine and all, but it's not really conducive to the best video quality. It's normally seen as a sin to have any sort of warm lighting in your video. And then, what do I have? I have this light here. Now, believe it or not, I got this from Walmart. I have this sitting on a broken tripod that luckily is rather useful because it just works as standing up, so I can just attach a clamp light to it. And what this does is it provides different colors to this wall right here, and provides this little dot of changing color right here. So the background that I sit in isn't so boring, which I've had complaints about that before, so I decided to change up. Now I do plan on having some posters right about here on this wall, that way it's a little less uninteresting. And then of course I've got the Christmas lights here. Those are LEDs, I believe. Got those from a thrift store. Most of the things I own are pre-owned. But hey, I save quite a bit of money from doing that, and of course my new car will be pre-owned, or a used car as they say. Alright, well, this is all shot on my Sony camera, and hopefully you enjoyed it and got a little bit from it. Now I'll be taking this video and probably just directly uploading it, considering it's a background video rather than a full channel video, but normally I'll just load them into a video editor, and depending on what I need, like say special effects or just a basic edit, I'll use anything from HitFilm 4 Express or Power Director. However, Power Director I don't have a good relationship with. So I'm looking to switch from Vim at some point, that and Shotcut. And then I'll probably find some YouTube unlicensed things so I don't have to copy and paste some sort of text in there. And yeah. Before I leave though, this is my favorite poster. I don't know. Something about it, I like it. I saw it on a Mr. Suicide Sheep's video and just had it ever since. Well, I suppose this is the end of it. See, this lighting, it's not all that great for video. And I will see you guys next time. And again, thank you all for your support. I know I've not been active, and that's probably not conducive to any good content, but you guys have supported me even though I've not really been able to post, seeing as I've been working more than I have been able to sleep most of the time, so thank you.